No. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Hi guys. So I am here today with my 17 and 2017 Let's Do Textiles finale, and I'm a little late on this. Sorry. I was trying to do a collection video and it took forever, and I finally finished my whole makeup collection, and it's in multiple videos. If you want to check them out, go for it. But it's been very specific segments. So anyway, so I was gonna do the finale for my Project Pan for 17 and 2017. Let's do textiles. So for paper, I had the Palladio rice powder. That one I actually ended up putting back into my collection, and I did not want to dig it out, but I barely touched it. I think I used it maybe once or twice, and I love that powder, so I was okay with not using it that much. But and I had so many other products going on that it was like, yeah. So anyway, but for cotton, I had the LA Colors loose eyeshadow in Snow White, and that one I did actually finish. I used it for a highlighter as well as an eyeshadow. For leather, I had the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in Sway, and that one I did put back into my collection because I actually ended up falling in love with it. So I wasn't expecting that to happen. For fruit, I have the pineapple enzyme mask. I used about half of it. I tried to use it every time I took a shower, but it's kind of a little bit goes a long way with this. At least for me, it does. I think that if I used too much of it, I would end up with an oily, greasy face. So, but I did use quite a bit of it, so I'm okay with that. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I started using it, and I'm going to keep using it. So I will not declutter that one. For flour, I had the Victoria's Secret body lotion in peony, and I did finish that, and I decluttered it, and I threw it away. I don't keep empties for too long. They start to stack up and annoy me, so I get rid of them. For wood, I had the Physicians Formula Bamboo Wear Bronzer. And this one, I did make some progress on it. You can kind of see, well, you probably can't see, but there's quite a dip like in this side. Yeah, I found different ways to use this because it didn't quite work as a bronzer for me during the summertime, but it worked kind of as a face powder if I mixed it in with the lighter shade during the summer. And then during the winter, I could use it as a bronzer, but I had other bronzers and stuff that I was using at the same time. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I will probably, well, I will continue to use it, obviously, but yeah, I think I made decent progress for a bronzer. Bronzers are pretty hard to use up, so. For sugar, I had the Clinique eyeshadow trio in Sugar. I did end up putting that back into my collection because I liked it a lot, but I did make a pretty good dent in it. I didn't hit pan, though. Some of these I just did not want to dig back out. I just did my collection video, but like I have everything like in buckets, and I have a ton, not buckets, like in bins, and everything's, I have a ton of makeup, so it's just like to sit there and try and go back through and find it all is like a hassle. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pull out what I have and then what I could find right off the top. For iron, I did Revlon Cream Shadows in Metal, and this I hit pan on 2 of the cream shadows, which I thought was very good progress for these. These are difficult for me to use. They crease a lot for me, I guess, and I kind of learned how to work with it. So yeah, but I will continue to use them because I do like them. They're different. Yeah, but I was really happy with the progress. So I feel like I could probably finish at least the 2 colors that I hit pan on soon, and then the other ones I could probably hit pan on soon as well if I continue working on them, but we'll see. I kind of want to switch things out a little bit. So for wool, I had the Supersizer Fiber Mascara. I lost that sucker like a month or 2 in, but I didn't like the mascara very much anyway. I don't know if it was the fiber that made it bad because I have a regular Supersizer and I love that mascara, but the fiber one was kind of so if I find it, maybe I'll try to use it again. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it's lost and I don't know where it is. For copper, I have the e.l.f. Copper Liquid Liner, which I did finish. somewhere along in the project. I know that I think I actually did it in a update video for you guys too. For bronze, I have the Essence Highlighting Bronzer. This one I did hit significant pan and then it ended up cracking. But I did keep it because I really like this bronzer. Again, this is probably why I didn't hit too much on the bamboo wear. But I really like this bronzer. Mine is all cracked and broken, as you can kind of see. But I hit major pan in the corner over here. So I will continue to use this. I'm probably going to throw it in a project pan so I can clean it up and start enjoying it. Okay, for pottery, I have the Porcelain Skin Primer by Real Colors. And I used about half of this. If I push it all the way down and pushed all the air out of it, it's about halfway done. It's okay. I have other things that I like more, but I will probably use it up because I did spend money on it, and I'm pretty sure I spent like a good $10 on this stupid primer, so I will use it. But it wasn't bad. It reminds me a lot of Benefits the Professional, but a little greasier, I guess. So I would rather I'd rather go spend the $30 on getting a professional one than on another one of these. But there's some e.l.f. one, like the e.l.f. hydrating primer and stuff like that will actually work really well. And they're only like $6. So, but it's worth a shot. I mean, it's fun to try new makeup, right? For Willow, I have the Maybelline Great Lash in Green with Envy, and I did put that back in my collection for now. I like those mascaras. I mean, I'm using one right now that I'm trying to use up some of my colored mascaras because Lord knows I have so many. But yeah, but I did put it back for now. I think once the spring hits, I'll probably pull it back out, but we'll see. Okay. For 10, I had the e.l.f. Silver Liquid Liner, and I'm proud of myself again because I did actually finish that and declutter it. I don't even think I have it in here. Declutter it. I did just finish it, not declutter. Don't listen to me say declutter. My definition of declutter is finishing something because I never get rid of things. I'm a hoarder. For Steel, I have the Milani Fierce Foil Eyeliner. And this one is in a black gold foil. I didn't make too much progress on this because I fell in love with it. So I ended up putting it back into my collection. And I thought it was still, it's still in really good shape. It's not drying up or anything. So I thought I could probably get use out of some other, I had another eyeliner, I think, in my... what was the name of it? Oh my gosh. Well, there was some other seasonal project pen that I had a black eyeliner in, and I ended up using that instead after I put this one back. But I really did like this one, so that's why I'm putting it back in my collection for a little while, because I know I have some other eyeliners that are starting to dry up, and I would like to use those before they go bad. For Silk, I have the Silky Lavender Savvy Eye Lights eyeshadow, and I lost that. I have no idea where it is, which I'm kind of sad about because I really like that eyeshadow. For linen, I have the Milani Cotton Candy Gloss, and I absolutely love this gloss. You can't tell that I made progress on it, but I can. I think I've used about it's about half. I couldn't, even if I put it up there, you wouldn't be able to tell, but I've sat there and messed with it enough to know. Anyway, but I actually really do like this lip gloss, so it works. For lace, I have the Cella Lace Pencil, or highlight pencil, and I did use about half of this. I know many people have this, so you kind of know how big it was before. This is where it's at now. I do enjoy this product, so I'm not complaining that it's not used up. Next is Ivory, which I used the CoverGirl True Blend foundation in Ivory, and I did use half of that, and then I put it back into my collection because to me that was what I wanted to hit. It was brand new whenever I started, and I knew I didn't want to finish the whole thing, so I did put it back into my collection. For what is that? Oh, Crystal. I had the Milani Crystallize. I did use up all of that. It was a brown, like cream shadow liquid thing. And I did mix it in with some foundation and it came out really pretty. So that would probably be okay. For wax, I have my Bath and Body Works candle in Champagne Toast. And I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I am kind of disappointed because usually I go through candles really quickly. The problem is that where I currently reside, the person who owns the house is really allergic to like smells and stuff like that, and she's sensitive to it, so I try not to use things that are going to make her have an allergic reaction. So I only use this like if I know she's going out of town, or like or if I know she's working for the night, and I'll just burn it for a little bit just to kind of make the air in my room kind of freshen up a little bit. But other than that, I try not to, I try to be respectful. And then lastly is shells, and for that I use the LA Girls lip paint in Bombshell, and I did end up putting that back into my collection because I really liked it a lot. Alright, and that is it for my 17 and 2017 Let's Do Textiles finale. I wouldn't say I did wonderful, but I think I made pretty good progress. So I did finish quite a few things, and I also, considering I had a ton of project pans going on last year, but I also feel like I dipped into a lot of things that I discovered that I love, and some I finished, some I put back because I was like, oh, this is too new, I love it, I want to put it back. Oh my gosh, the dogs are going crazy right now. Anyway, so that's that, and I'm going to let you guys go. I'll check you out in my next video. It should be another project pan finale, so we'll see you then. Bye!